Hello, 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 everybody. How y'all doing today? Uh, I don't know why the aspect ratio is so crazy on my end. I hope it's good on your end. Let's see if let me pull it up real quick and see what it's like. Okay, good. It's good on your end. On my end, it's all way out of aspect ratio and everything. But hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. Today's live stream is gonna be pretty simple. I'm trying out a new feature for YouTube, so we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna kick you guys over to the new premiere for the new video that's coming out. That would be at 4 o'clock, I believe. Let me see when I have it set up. I believe I have it 4:15. 4:15. So we'll do this to about 4:10, and then I'll kick you guys over there. But this is just my way of chatting with you guys prior to the stream starting. What up, JL Warren? How you doing? Josiah Hansen, how you doing? Dark Steve, great to see you. Gosh of Heckfire, what up? Tony Regime, great to see you as well. Mr. Clapper Jack, what's good, man? How you doing? OG Goblin, what up, team? What up? Shit, I'm doing all right, man. My allergies are kind of bothering me today. But let's see, tomorrow night, as a small little announcement as people come in, tomorrow night, we will be doing a live stream covering, I don't know if you guys remember it. A couple of weeks ago, I did a live stream saying, I've met the worst person on the internet. And I talked about a girl named Playmate Tessie. Well, her situation that went on was relatively unknown at the time. I was literally the only person covering it. There were a few Redditors that were covering it, but I was the only person who actually covered those videos. And since then, she's garnered national attention with that same video that I covered. But she's nobody's liking it. Nobody's liking her acts or whatever you want to call it. And apparently her dad got fired over it, which is whatever. I don't care about that. That's, people get fired all the time, especially when, the employees realize that they're tied to somebody as fucking despicable as Playmate Tessie is. But they got into a huge fight over this. Her dad kicked her out. And just a lot's gone on since then. So I'm going to probably be bringing Radical on. And me and Radical will be covering those videos. They're literally the most dysfunctional family on YouTube. But I have a lot of videos to cover with you guys, so we'll be doing that one tomorrow night. Last night I was supposed to stream, but I was actually quite ill from some new medicine I was taking. It kind of affected my stomach weird. So I didn't really want to get on camera and stream and everything. We ended up doing a gaming stream late last night, but for the most part, I wasn't feeling all up to everything. I want to say thank you to everybody that was all you sadistic assholes who shocked the shit out of me on my last live stream. That was actually a pretty fun live stream. And I hope you guys had a good time. I know it wasn't for everybody. There was a lot of people that left out, when they realized I wasn't really doing anything but reading super chats. Unfortunately, you can blame everybody that super chatted me that night for $1 and $2 to shock the shit out of me. Yo, what up, Schrodinger? Hey, Schrodinger, if you're not doing anything, man, why don't you jump in here and join? We'll have a little conversation. Surf says, how's the wrist? Yeah, the wrist is fine. You know what's crazy is that it made my wrist bright red where it was shocking me. It made my wrist bright red. But it didn't hurt. It just made that area of skin bright red. But I had a great time. Hey, Crafty Keela, how you doing, love? So we'll just turn this show into kind of a Q&A. I got some updates, I guess I have to give you guys. Number one, I have a new thumbnail style. Obviously, you've seen it on the new video and even this video where I'm going to be using the big head that Commander Darklight sent me. I think that's a really awesome prop, and I intend on using it, as well as let's see. We're going to be doing these streams. So when you see a stream that says like quick hangout, new video pre-show, that's literally what these videos are, or what this live stream is we're going to get as many people in here as we can. And then when the live stream's over, we're just going to send everybody to the premiere for the new video. The new video, we'll play a short from the new video, because I have a short that I put out, and we'll talk about shorts in a minute, but I have a short that I put out about a week ago that covered the video that's coming out today. So basically what shorts are is they're 60 seconds long, and they're filmed in vertical format. Yes, they are filmed in flurf mode. But they have to be filmed in flurf mode. So unfortunately, if you're watching on a desktop computer, it's going to have that weird aspect ratio of up and down. And if you watch on your phone, all you have to do is watch it in the up-down format, and it'll look normal. So YouTube automatically does that. Yeah, Schrodinger, I'll shoot you a link in one moment. But yeah, all you have to do when you're on your phone is watch it in the up-down format. It'll look normal. Now, these shorts aren't promoted on your channel as... Well, they are promoted as main videos, but they don't go down in the analytics as main videos. They're just kind of like additional videos. It's one of the ways that I can gauge who's interested in a topic versus not interested in a topic. So when I put out the last video, or the video before the last one, I mean, I was going to do it anyway, but it seemed to like gain a lot of viewers. You know, people were interested in that topic. They responded to that topic. And, you know, that just kind of helped me to determine what I should and should not be doing, like which videos I should and shouldn't be doing. So today's video actually has an arrest in it. Karen gets arrested. Everybody loves an arrest video. From Second Best Bob for £5 says, "Hey, Team Skeptic, you were in my dream last night. Don't ask what happened." Okay, Second Best Bob, I have to know what happened now. Let me give Schrodinger's cat a link to join here so I can have just a little buddy. He's been blowing up, guys. You guys need to go check out Schrodinger's cat. Really, really a good dude, number one. And number two, puts out, you know, pretty funny content. All the First Amendment auditors that you guys love, yeah. He's killing it with that. So good job, Schrodinger's cat. I'm very proud of you, man. Hold on, I'm sending you your invite link now. And I don't know where he finds these weirdos. Like, I find all my videos pretty much on Reddit. I start on Reddit and then, you know, go try to find the higher quality YouTube video. But when Schrodinger gets in here, we'll have a little conversation with him real quick and chat. What up, Chrismer and Derp Squirrels? How you doing, my man? Mass Debater. Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Matt Brown. Okay, let's start the video. Well, the video itself won't start until about 4 o'clock, but this is just a pre-stream hangout. Yo, what up, Schrodinger? How you doing, man?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Let me put my headset in. Give me 1 second so they don't hear you twice.
Right, I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, my bad about that. Hold on 1 second. So what's been up, man? How you doing?
Oh, I've been killing it.
Bro, killing it.
I'm still hearing myself.
You're hearing yourself. Why? Oh, hold on. Let me... I can fix that. 1 second. Okay, now you should be good. Now you're not hearing yourself anymore.
All right. Yeah, now I don't hear myself anymore. But yeah, my last video is... I think it's going to be 3 days old in 2 hours, and it's got over 70,000 views. Just never, ever happened. It's insanely more views than I've ever gotten in that period of time. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've got another video.
You know, anybody that's trying to learn how to grow a channel needs to be watching you. They need to go back and just see your whole history. see where you started, how you started, how you got your first group of subscribers, and how you evolved your channel from there. Because you're the like the poster child for how to grow a small channel into something big. And I think you're doing a great job, man. It's content
It's going really
production,
well. Yeah.
it's quality of content, it's content production, and it's uh, regularity of uploads. Give me 1 second.
Right.
10 for 10 pounds from Exploratory Minds Project. Love the humor and energy here. I'm feeling relatively positive after 5 family members having first shot of vaccine, have a 10 on me. Well, thank you, Exploratory Minds Project. I'm waiting for them to approve the vaccine here, or at least get it. It's approved, but to get it to my group, I guess. We have groups here in Texas. I don't know how you guys are doing it in the other states, but we have groups here in Texas, and I, being of my age and everything like that, I'm in the last group. They want kids and old people first, and then first responders, and then, or maybe first responders first, and then kids and old people, and then they'll get to the normal people of America. Two Canadian dollars from Glass Monster. Yay! Don't you drag me in there. No, not this one. This one's like just a bullshit stream. Glass Monster. We're just gonna be here for a little bit, and then we're gonna shoot straight to the premiere. You need to start doing
What
this
time?
too.
What time's your premiere? Because
For
I got
what time is yours?
in 2 hours.
Okay, mine's at
Mine
four.
is it's.
Mine's at 4:15. So in like 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, then right after yours, they can come over and see mine. So mine's a pretty good one. So I had a video out a few days ago about this kid that he's doing a First Amendment audit at a bank. He's filming the ATMs and the drive-through where people are doing business and potentially getting pins, people at the ATM and stuff. And he gets arrested because he won't show his ID when the cop gets there. Well, turns out, thanks to a subscriber who got a video of the body cam and sent it to me, turns out the kid called the cops on himself.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
And it's for content, huh? Just to get some additional content.
Right. He wanted to provoke and so I've got the body cam telling the cops that he called the cops on himself. I've got the actual 911 call in the video, and I got him on the phone with his mom with her screaming at him. That's all in the video, so everybody stop by. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so you heard it here. What up, Professor Phil Bell? How you doing, sir? But you heard it here, guys. After my premiere today, head over to Schrodinger's Cat's channel, and we'll hey, drop that link in the link to the premiere so people can click the set reminder. And then also, if you make it to my premiere after this, then just go ahead and drop.
I'll be there.
So that way we can do it. But I have a question for you. How do you get around?
And also, well, first,
go ahead.
Hello, Phil Bell. And speaking of physicists, did you see my debate that I had this past weekend? I don't think you did.
I
debated a First Amendment auditor.
Yes.
Did you hear the part where it turns out he was a flat earther?
Okay, so I kind of heard that. He said the part I like physically remember was you.
It was a long stream.
Yeah, it was a long stream. But the part I remember about that was you said something about like, oh, get this, he's also a flat earther, and then you go, well, he doesn't actually say he's a flat earther, but he doesn't think the world's a globe. That's the part.
Yeah, he doesn't. Right. Yeah, because he said something about meteors and meteors not being real. And I'm like, hold on. Pause, everybody, shut the fuck up. And I was like, are you a flat earther? And he's like, well, I don't think that the earth is a globe. And right at that time, PhD Tony had a super chat. And so I'm like, Tony, do you want to get in here? So Tony came on and just screamed at the guy for like 30 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, I did see all that. I was there for every bit of that. Yeah. I think I was there for about
but
2 hours
what was your
live stream.
Yeah, it was like 5 hours. I couldn't believe it. It's one of those, and I'm sure this has happened to you, where you're streaming, you're having fun, and you look down and you're like, holy crap, we've been here 4 hours or something like that.
That's literally every seeing every single live stream I do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what was your question?
No, my question was, how do you get with YouTube? Are they when you have like arrest scenes and stuff? Because you have a lot of them in your video. Do you just accept the
Yeah,
demonetization and just move on?
it depends. Like the one that I was just talking to you about, where the kid got arrested at the bank. YouTube had they love to just automatically demonetize my video.
Same here.
Um, but that one had zero cuss words in it. It was just the kid getting arrested at the bank. So I requested manual review. If there's no cuss words and no like real violence in it, then I always request manual review, and usually they reverse it. Now, if it's the ones where they're just dropping f bombs all over the place,
Yeah.
then I just accept. I just accept that it's going to be demonetized.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, mine I've been
Um,
getting demonetized for hateful and derogatory content, which I don't get
yeah,
that. Like, okay, so a couple of things. Like, I want to announce something right now. This video that's coming out today, my new video, is completely different than. Well, it's not completely different, but there's a huge change to the video that is not normally in my videos. Normally, I say you're an idiot, ding, over and over and over and over again. I think
right.
that's kind of played itself out, not just with the viewers, but with me too. Like I'm just tired of saying that over and over and over again. So I had a private chat with some of the Discord members, and most of the Discord members are channel members right now. We're gonna open the Discord up probably tomorrow to the public. But and if you're a channel member out there and you don't have, go check the community tab, because on the community tab I have a link to the new Discord for the channel members. So go check that, and you can jump in there. But anyway, I was in a voice chat with him, and I just said, "Hey, what do you think about this change right here?" And what I told him is, I'm not gonna say you're an idiot over and over and over and again. Excuse me. I think it was cute at first, like, oh, look at that guy, he's so cute. Yeah, I don't, I don't think it. I think it was like that at the beginning, but I think it's just kind of worn off, Like, I think it's a detractor for a lot of people, because a lot of people just have that, oh, you should be so nice mentality. Stop being so mean to them. They can't help that they're fucking retarded. And I'm like, yes, they fucking can.
It's somebody commented on my debate and said, you were really rude to him. And then they wrote this sentence that just made me laugh out loud. As if it was my dad, they wrote, don't do that next time.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck are you? I mean, I appreciate you commenting on, the video. Who are you?
Yeah, so I got one on my last First Amendment auditor video, and they're like, you should really go watch Degeneration Nation and Schrodinger's Cat and take a lesson from their book and not talk so much. And I'm like, okay, Karen, like,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you mean I should? So you're basically telling me I should just be another Schrodinger's Cat and Degeneration Nation. Okay, great. Well, that's not going to happen, because Schrodinger's Cat and Degeneration Nation already fucking exist, and we don't need another one of them. We need them to be them and me to be me. I do reaction videos. It's a little bit different, and it has me really doing my own commentary, the way I feel about things. Oh shit. I'm wondering why my phone is going off every time I get a super chat, and I now know it's still connected to my shot collar. Holy fuck. I'm not wearing it either right now, so don't get any bright ideas, guys. Cooper Wasp for £5. You're live and I'm still awake. What's going on? Been wanting to do this. Take my super chat cherry. Ooh, super chat cherries. I love taking super chat cherries. That's the rule, isn't it? Yes, that is the rule. Thank you, Cooper Wasp. I appreciate that, and it's been my pleasure to take your cherry. Dark Steve for $5 says, team, can you explain one last time about linking YouTube to Discord to others who don't know, please? Yeah, I'll do that in 1 second. But you know, it like our styles, like we don't all need to be the exact same content creator. You know, I don't need to be you.
Right.
You don't need to be me. If you came out and had an idiot counter
Because
and
that
it,
would
go ahead.
that would get boring. You know, we're all the same. Then we're redundant. All of us are.
Hey, Schrodinger, you're cutting out real bad right now.
Ah, shit.
I heard that part perfect. The oh shit part. Thanks for
Uh,
demonetizing me for profanity, by the way.
that was my only goal for being here tonight, was to
Right.
demonetize you.
Believe me, you don't. I
So
don't
can you
need
hear me
any
now?
fucking help
Okay.
with that. Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't need any help getting
Okay.
demonetized. Fucking YouTube is doing a very good job of doing that. What up, Glober Mom? How you doing? What up, AT2? Let's see who else. Heat Shield, good to see you. Oh, we have a new member. Oh shit, Copper Wasp. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Let's
Yeah.
see.
One other thing I was going to say. It's a funny story. I got two comments the other day on my premieres of people saying that, well, premieres make you have less subscribers. And so I looked at the two channels for the people who'd made those comments, and I said, well, they must have huge channels if they're telling me how to get subscribers.
Yeah.
One of them had 57 subscribers, and the other one had one subscriber, or
Oh
maybe
yeah.
two subscribers. So I'm
Every
like,
eh,
what? How are you telling me how to get subscribers if you don't have any?
yeah, everybody's a master at
A
being the
guru,
arm.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gurus at being armchair creators. You know. But whatever you're doing it right. Don't stop. The premiere, obviously, the premieres are not keeping you from growing because you're growing faster than
Yeah.
pretty much every other person I know, which is awesome, man. That to
Actually,
me, that makes me happy because I have like a personal friendship relationship with you. So obviously, I want to see you be successful. And
well,
again,
you have a big part. You play a big part in my channel's success because I took a lot of advice from you at the beginning on how to do different things, and we did a couple like small collaborations and things where I know when I made that video about CC, you gave me that little sound bite, stuff like that. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, you're my channel success is directly tied to a lot of the stuff that I learned from you.
pleasure, young Padawan. It's a pleasure.
Oh, I need to ask your audience for some advice. So at the rate that I'm going, I'm gonna pass Craig.
You haven't
Do I
passed him
make a
already?
fuck?
I
I
thought you.
need about 1,000 subscribers, so
Oh
I'm gonna
fuck.
pass him probably. Do I make a whole lot of fun of him, or just a little bit of fun of him?
Whole lot, man. You can't just do a little bit of anything these days. You got to go all out, bro.
It's
But
funny. I did super chat him the other day and said I'm only 2,000 subscribers behind you. I'm coming for you, bro.
yeah,
So
it's interesting watching yourself pass people that you used to be way under. You know, because the same thing happened to me. There was when I first started. You know, it took me how. Let's see, I got 1,000 subscribers in about 2 months, and then which is real quick for a small channel. That's real quick.
that is
But
quick. It took me 2 years.
yeah. Well, once you get 1,000, they start coming in more because people start taking you more seriously. You know, like when you see somebody has
Right.
500 subscribers, you're like, why does he only have 500 subscribers? You don't know if maybe he started his channel this month or last year or 6 years ago. But it doesn't matter, each and every subscriber counts. And once you get over 1,000, then people start saying, oh, he has 1K subscribers. Okay, so maybe he knows what he's
Right.
talking about. And it's just one of those, like lemmings type things. Once they see other people doing it, then they get in on it too. And
Right.
but it's not to say that, that a smaller channel doesn't deserve a subscription or, channels that grow rapidly don't deserve what they have. I think you absolutely do deserve it. I mean, I've watched a lot of First Amendment auditors, including Degeneration Nation, Van Bellion, a couple of these other
Yeah.
guys already, they're very interesting. not every one of them adds commentary to it. You do. You add like the perfect amount of commentary to it, and that's I still to this
That's my
day.
goal.
To this day, guys, listen. Hey, I changed a lot of what I do because of you. You know, what I mean, like it's not just me that influences you. You also have influenced me, which is, I take all criticism good. So when people are like, "Hey, you need to go watch Schrodinger," well, I do watch Schrodinger's, but what are they talking about now? What part of what Schrodinger does do I need to learn from? And that's one of the things that I've, learned to do. PhD Tony gave me a suggestion and said, well, maybe you shouldn't interject, not necessarily so much, but you should allow the person you're covering to get a complete thought out before you decide to interject, instead of just interjecting every single time a wrong thing comes out of the mouth. Stop there. No, let them get like 3 or 4 wrong things out of their mouth, then stop them and explain how all of it's wrong. And then so I went back and watched yours, and I was like, okay, so like even Simon Dan does it. You and Simon Dan are very similar in your approach. Simon Dan doesn't interject every single time someone says something slightly wrong. He lets them get the complete thought out, and then he interjects. Whereas Sir Sick is a little different. Sir Sick interjects pretty much anytime he finds a place to insert a joke. Which, if you're not watching Sir Sick, you guys need to go watch Sir Sick. He's an amazing.
He's hilarious.
I love watching Sir Sick. I go in his live streams all the time. If y'all ever want to catch me bullshit with me in the chat, that's where you're gonna do it, in a Sir Sick live stream. What up, Mr. Andrat, my favorite stalker? How you doing today? But yeah, man, fucking my more popular videos right now are my First Amendment auditor video. I don't get it, I don't get it. I guess that people just love to see people getting owned. They just love it. I mean, I don't blame them. I love it too. I love seeing somebody who's doing something stupid getting his dumbass arrested. And First Amendment auditors probably get arrested more than anybody else out there, other than SovCits, obviously. Right. Sovereign citizens, man, they're just a handful.
Well, one of the ways that I find content is I just go on YouTube and I search the keywords audit arrest. And that's where I find a lot of my content. Just doing that.
Yeah. I've seen some of the videos. These Karens, hey, guess what? These anti-mask Karens, they're starting to become sovereign citizens, and all of a sudden they're starting to ask shit like, what's the color of law here? Like, okay. You sound like somebody that says, I'm not an American citizen, I'm sovereign. Yeah, okay. And the lady says it in the video today. She says, what's the color of law, to an officer? Well, the color of law is green and tan in this situation, and it's about to take your dumb ass to jail.
Yeah. You got to wonder like what people are thinking.
Well,
how much of your content do subscribers send you? Because that's happening more and more to me, and I appreciate the hell out of it.
Okay, so let me take that back. I said none, but let me take that back. People send me stuff, but it's a lot of times I look for very specific videos. Like a video can't be a minute and a half long for me. I look to do 15 minutes. I try to do 15 minutes or more on every video that I put out. So if they send a video to me that's only 1 minute, 1.5 minutes long, it's really hard for me to add commentary to that and extend it out to 15 minutes.
I agree, yeah.
And then sometimes I'll receive like articles where it's covering a topic, which I should cover. I want to cover more of those type of topics too, where I don't necessarily have to have a video to go with it. But at the same time, I go out and I do the searching myself. I spend, like, no joke, I spend 8 to 10 hours a day looking for new content. And sometimes I find it, and sometimes I'll go the entire 8 to 10 hours without finding a single video to do, without finding not even one. So
I tell people on average, for every 10-minute video that I put out, I've looked for content for 3 hours on average for every 10-minute I make. But it's nice when somebody just sends me a video and dumps it in my lap, because then it's super easy then.
Well, I've got a new Discord server coming up. I'll get you an invite to that too, because I'm still gonna have the same
Cool.
kind of the team, the content creation team, which I think me, you, Jared, Geo, Greater Sapien, all of us that are, content creators, I gave everybody
Right.
that role. So I'm still gonna have that role, but I did make a mention of that in my last one. In this new Discord, there's gonna be a suggestions area where I'm gonna have people submit suggestions to me, so that way I can, pull from that if I can't find anything myself. Christopher Bell for £5 says, "Hey team, thought you'd like to know Simon Dan's team lost 9-0 this weekend. You might like to email him to rub it in." Christopher Bell, consider that done. I will be messaging him after my premieres today to ask him how well his team did. Can you guys remind me what was the name of his team? I can't even think of it right now. Uh yeah, I just can't remember which team was his exactly. I don't think it was Manchester United, Webbeard. I'm not sure it was that. It was another team. He kicked my ass with that team in FIFA. But okay, so we're gonna take a small break, Schrodinger. Okay, I'm gonna throw up a short. This is kind of like an early look at today's main feature. So let me bring this up real quick. 1 second.
All right.
Have you seen the short with the Denise, like the citizens arrest Denise?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. All right, so here we go. Oh man, hold on. Let me fix something. It automatically changes my aspect ratio here in vMix. I need to fix that real quick. All right, let me see. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I would like to do a citizen's arrest on this person right here. She just violated my civil rights. Ma'am, what is your badge number? What is your badge number? Can someone call the police? Because I'm going to do a citizen's arrest on Denise. Well, we're going to call our police. We're going to do a citizen's arrest on Denise. This is treason and extortion and conspiracy. Ignorant of the laws. You guys are participating in the perpetuation of a mass mind control operation. Exposed to COVID, what does that even mean? They refuse to do a citizen's arrest on Denise. Tasha!
Wow, you're godless, man.
What? No. What are you
Done. You're done. You're done.
Can you guys take my phone?
So every single video that I have that has
That's good.
police arresting people gets demonetized for police violence. Raw footage of police violence.
Really? I haven't had
Every
that
single one. You haven't had
issue
that?
so much.
And I get it all the time.
Uh,
I get it all the time.
huh. I mean, if it's a particularly violent arrest, then there's also usually other stuff that they're demonetizing it for too. But, or maybe that is the reason they demonetized some of mine.
Well, they've said,
It just seems random what they demonetize and don't.
yeah, I've had a few of my videos have been, well, the last 4 videos I uploaded have all been demonetized for hateful and derogatory content. It used to say just hateful content. Now it says derogatory content as well. And I've always really stood my ground on that and said, calling someone an idiot isn't hateful. It might be mean, sorry,
Right.
I might hurt your feelings with it, but it's not hateful. But it is derogatory.
No.
Now, I will give them that. It's very derogatory. I think actually being derogatory is kind of my thing, like I don't mind being just slightly goddamn derogatory. Fuck it. But I think that came from me calling him an idiot 30 times, 40 times in a video. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe I can step away from calling him an idiot and just have an idiot counter and ding them every time they say something stupid. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. I've got kind of a new style of video that's coming out, and I hope you guys like it. I really do. I like it. I've run it through a test audience, and the test audience have all said, "Hey, keep it like I like that." Fohammer, in fact, Fohammer 335. I watched it with him, and he was like, "Your video flows so much better since it's just uh, you're not interrupting to say you're an idiot nonstop." It
Right.
gets kind of old, and it really was. It was getting old to me. Like, if it's getting old to me, I know it's getting old to the viewer.
All right. One piece of advice that I would give to any content creator is never, ever put out a video that you wouldn't want to watch if it was on somebody else's channel. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
standard that I hold when I make a video. I think some people, I'm not going to name any names, but I think there are content creators out there that just feel like they have to get videos out. So they'll make a throwaway video just for content, just for the sake of getting a video out. And it is important to release your videos on a regular basis so people don't forget about your channel, but it's got to be something that's watchable.
All right, Christopher Bell says Southampton. Is that Dan's? You can comment in the chat. Just tag me, Christopher. Is that Dan's team? Because I cannot wait. I'm gonna go pull a highlight video of the game and just send him the highlight video and ask him what's up with this. I love
Simon
Dan, man.
Dan's one. He's one of the only content creators that I've never had an interaction with.
Really?
Just for whatever reason. Yeah. Because of course, I know you and Craig, and we've been tight for a couple of years. I know Conspiracy Cats. I know, all of them. Creaky Blinder. I know him. I know pretty much everybody, except I've just never, well, Simon Dan doesn't go on a lot of live streams and stuff. So
he's not that cool anyway. Yeah. He beat my ass in FIFA. There's no way I'm gonna tell anybody that Simon Dan's cool. But yeah, he is one of my favorites. He doesn't go on a lot of live streams. I think it's primarily because of his schedule. Of course we're in the civilized part of the world and he's not. So that kind of precludes him from being available for most of our normal stream times. And when you watch his streams, they're always during the day. So it's it's I think it's more of a scheduling conflict. But Dan's a good dude, man. Dan, I've had the pleasure of being close friends with not only Dan and Fight and Conspiracy Cats and Creaky as well. I think that those guys are real wholesome. They would be people
much more than you and I are.
Yeah, much more than us. Like I've literally wrote emails to Dan like, "Hey man, can you raise my kid the rest of his 20s so that way he doesn't end up like me." No, but they're very wholesome creators, and maybe not Fight. Fight's not that wholesome. Fight he's more like me and you. I think he's more like me and you than Conspiracy Cats and there's sailors exactly. Being a ex-Navy, I guess really any military, but especially the Navy. The Navy just has we tend to have no filter, no brain filter. Whatever we think, we just say. And sometimes people can find that offensive, and all the times I can tell them to fuck off, I feel comfortable going, what, fuck off. It doesn't really bother me. You can fuck off and enjoy fucking off while you're doing it. But yeah, I've really enjoyed, I've had the pleasure of actually forming a relationship with every one of those creators. And it really helped me. It helped me a lot as a creator myself to have people like Conspiracy Cats where I can bounce an idea off of him, or I can go watch one of his videos and go, ooh, I'm going to steal that idea right there. I'm going to make that a Team Skeptic idea. In fact, I'm going to do that so much that people forget that Conspiracy Cats did it first. They just assume it's Team Skeptic's idea, and that Conspiracy Cats is the one copying me. I think that's the approach I'm going to take moving forward with the rest of the content creators. So get ready to forget all about Schrodinger's cat, because I'm about to steal every single idea that works.
That's kind of Degeneration Nation and I go back and forth on that. Like we have we're pretty tight, but we have like this friendly rivalry where when a First Amendment auditor, one of the notable ones that everybody knows, when they get arrested, we race each other to see who can get a video out first. And I'll have to send him a message like, shit, you beat me on that one. And he'll say, well, you beat me on the last two, so we're even.
We also have to include AT2 out there in our Navy fuck face group, because he's there too. He says that he's the same thing as us. Like when he says something off color, the Navy guys are like, hey, that's funny. Everybody else is like, I can't believe that AT2 would say something like that. I'm like, he used to be in the Navy. What the fuck do you mean you can't believe it? Believe it, because it happened.
He's as much responsible as anybody for me being on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
because he brought you the veterans channel, and then on there to start making content. So if you like my content, thank him.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like a lot of us Navy guys are real close on here. We don't always get on each other's shows all the time, but we are close. You know, we have this just this, I guess, a commonality that we can all share with one another, that an experience that we've all gone through together. So yeah, I remember Jared wanting to start up VTW, and I was kind of, I say this all the time, I was kind of the firecracker under his ass to get it actually going, and that has blossomed. You know, that's a really good show for ex-military guys. If we have any veterans out there, you know, that you're looking for a show that covers veteran stuff, not just veteran stuff, but like mental health stuff. You know, we cover the mental health of a lot of veterans, and that's a channel you guys need to go check out, AT2 Productions. But again, expect a lot of fucks, shits, and fuck shit bitches, you know? Like that's just what happens on the channel, but we're all ex-military, so we don't care. But other than that, yeah, degenerate. Okay, here's something I've got coming up, right? I'm working on getting a game show put together where what I'm going to do is kind of like Family Feud, okay? I'm going to call it Skeptic Feud. And I'm going to get 2 teams of 4, and we're going to do polls, you know, like what's the favorite place people like to stick a meat tube? Survey says, you know, like, but the first one I'm going to do is the 4 beardsmen versus the 4 swordsmen. But I think we need to get a VTW, or maybe even a military team or a First Amendment auditor team. Like maybe I can get you, Artie, Degeneration Nation, and whoever else you guys are close with to be a team. And then I can get VTW to submit a 4-man team. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing this. I'll have a schedule. I'm working on the assets right now for it, the visual assets, and getting my computer to not mess up. I don't know why my computer's messing up. I've got some kind of driver conflict somewhere, and I'm trying to locate it. But I have a lot of things plugged into my computer right now. Literally a lot. I've got a Go XLR, a Stream Deck, a Wave 3, an internal capture card. I got a lot of things that are plugged in. So somewhere along the line, there's a driver conflict that I need to figure out. But once I get everything done, get everything set up, I'll be doing that. Maybe I'll even do like a European team or something, you know. But I'm gonna
can you check something for me real quick?
Yeah.
So somebody just texted me and said that my premiere is supposed to come out at 6 p.m. Eastern time today. Somebody just texted me and said that it's showing up on their computer that it's coming out at 6 a.m. Eastern time. But for me, it says 6 p.m. Eastern time. Can you check it on your end?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Oh, God.
Because for me, it says it's premiering in 67 minutes, which is correct.
Oh, I tell you what, though. I type in Shro, and your name comes up, which is amazing. That's good.
Yeah, I was showing somebody my channel the other day, and they typed in Schrodinger's
No.
cat, and it used to be that it's correct for you.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Which I'm Central, so that's
Okay,
6 p.m. your time.
yeah, yeah, her computer's just jacked up for some reason, but that's super weird. Why would it show up like that? I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
But somebody was looking for my channel the other day, and they typed in Schrodinger's cat, and it used to be that videos about the thought experiment would come up first, and then I would be somewhere near the bottom. But when they typed it in on their phone, my channel was all the way at the top of the searches. So I was like, shit,
Yeah.
Thanks, YouTube.
Thanks, YouTube. Somebody says, any bets on if Team Skeptic will still be live when his premiere starts? No, great bud. I'm not going to be live. Here's what's going to happen. About 5 minutes before the premiere starts, I'm going to end this stream and redirect everybody to that stream. This stream will not be, this is a bullshit stream. We're not even going to be leaving this one up. This one will go unlisted immediately when it's done. Typically, I'm just seeing if people like it. Do you guys like this, chat? Do you guys like maybe getting together about an hour before my premieres and just hanging out, kind of having a chat with somebody or chatting with the crowd? And AT2 says, okay, packing to leave the office. Be back shortly. Team Skeptic and Schrodinger's cat. Be safe, Jared. Be safe. And like I said, we need to get a VTW team for my Skeptic feud. That's gonna be fun though, man. Like I can't.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
would
wait.
be.
I can't wait to get it done. It's simply like when this stream gets done. Well, when my video gets done, let me tell you guys what's about to happen. I'm about to tear down my computer. Okay, I bought a 1300 watt power supply, which is overkill. But it's just in case I'm drawing too much power. Well, I plan on upgrading my video card. So I got the RTX 3080. It was super hard to get, but I did get the RTX 3080 for myself. And I also have an AMD 5950X, which the 3080 is probably the, I would say top, I'm not going to say top 3, top 5 video cards on the market right now. Because it's brand new and it's like so much more advanced than the last card was in the 2070 Super or 2080. But it's still not enough to run vMix and other programs. The vMix eats a fuck ton of resources. So I don't know if maybe I'm having a power draw there that's actually pushing the limits of my power. So I bought a 1300 watt power supply because I do eventually plan on going from a 3080 to a 3080 Ti or up to a 3090, just because of the type of production I do and the fact that I play video games and do try to use vMix at the same time, which is ultimately what I want to do. If I'm paying $1,300 for a live stream program, I want to use it to do more than just the IRL streams. I want to be able to use it to do my gaming streams too. So
does vMix cost that much? $1,300?
Yeah. My version
Jesus.
does. My version does, yeah.
Holy crap. Because I don't have it, so
I would suggest if you're going to be doing live or bringing guests on, I would suggest looking into it eventually. Maybe putting, if you have like a really good video that comes out, just where you're making a couple $100, put $100 aside for each video, and then eventually get it. Now you don't necessarily have to get the $1,300 one. I got the $1,300 one because it comes with 8 callers, which will be good when I do the the Skeptic Feud game show. It'll be good because I intend on having 2 4-man teams. That's 8 people. But there's another version out there that has 4 callers on it. And the 4-caller one I think is only like $600-700. So I would get the go buy the cheap version first because it's free. It's doesn't cost anything to upgrade. You got to pay the difference, but it doesn't cost anything.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So go buy the cheap version first, save up a little bit of money, buy this next best version, and then eventually you'll get to the $1,300 version. But yeah, I paid for the $1,300 version, and I I'm having issues. Like I'm having severe issues. Like if I open up a desktop capture right now, all my audio goes away. Throughout my entire computer, my audio goes away. If I have my water cooler
Oh,
plugged
crazy.
into my motherboard and I start vMix up, it literally, like, all of my peripherals on my computer turn off. Everything that's plugged into a USB port turns off and then comes back on. And I haven't, it's either going to be the motherboard or a power supply. The power supply is a lot easier to change out because it's a modular power supply, so I can just pop out the cables, put the new box in, and then pop the cables back in and test it to see if it works. If it doesn't work,
Right.
I'm just going to take it back and get a motherboard replacement. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I almost got vMix for free because that one time that you were super sick, you told me that if you died, I could have it in your
Bro,
will.
I have never
Yeah, I didn't
regretted.
get lucky on that one.
Yeah, fuck you. I have never regretted saying something more than when I said it that day, because I've told this story before. Like when I told you that, right? Later that night, I felt like I was about to die. I really did.
Right, yeah.
That was in October, I think. That was when I'm pretty sure that was when I had COVID. Because I don't know what happened to me. I went from one day feeling great to the next. That was when I got my 3080, right? So I stand in line overnight. It was super cold, number one. Number two, there was like so many people there that were not wearing masks. And I was like, Jesus Christ, put on your fucking mask, dude. And they were like trying to get up and have conversation. What are you getting yours for? What do you need it for? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I need it for streaming. Oh, this is the perfect one. And I'm like, no, I'm not using OBS. I'm using like a real stream software, like a professional software. So, when I got home that next morning, it felt like I had swallowed razor blades. Literally, I mean, it hurt so bad in my throat and in my chest. Like I wasn't talking. I would sit there and just take short breaths in and out of my nose just to keep any pain from being in my throat from breathing. And I wouldn't talk because talking would make me want to cough, and coughing would like destroy my chest. Destroy.
That sounds like COVID. Yeah. Pretty sure you had it.
Bella Charge for 5 New Zealand dollars says, "What up, fuckers? What up, Bella? How you doing today?" So the God, now I forgot what we were talking about.
When you had COVID.
Oh yeah, why I regretted it. So I told you that joking. I was like, yeah, if I die, make sure that that Schrodinger gets my vMix. And then after that live stream, when I was like, man, I might actually fucking die in this bitch, man. I really wish I didn't tell fucking Schrodinger could have my vMix because I want my kid to have it. But no, it was.
I had a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I had a close call with COVID because I'm in Hawaii right now on a job, and so we got tested right before we left, because if you get a negative test right before you leave within 72 hours before you leave, then you don't have to quarantine when you get to Hawaii. So my colleague and I both got negative tests, and so we flew here. We were supposed to be on the same flight, but I missed my flight. So we weren't on the same flight. And if we had been on the same flight, we'd taken the same Uber to the hotel. So we got here. I ended up taking a different flight than him and a different Uber than him to the hotel. And I didn't see him for the first few days. And then he texts me and says that he just tested positive for COVID. So if we were on the same flight and in the same Uber, I would have gotten it from him. That's, just how contagious it is. So I'm like, I've never been so happy that I missed a flight in my life.
Yeah, well, I've never been so happy that I lived through a disease in my life, or like the negative side effects.
That's what
I hated it, man. It kicked my ass for over a month. Like after the live stream I was on with you, and I think I was pretty sick when I live streamed with you on your channel.
Yeah, because you left early. Yeah, you said I got to go. I'm dying here.
Yeah, I really did feel like I was. I was a little bit of truth in that joke. So, all right, we're getting pretty close to the end of this stream. I would say we're gonna go about 7 more minutes. So I want to make an announcement. Also, if you go to my channel community page right now, I've been doing a story, a create your own adventure story. Okay. So basically, every day I post a new post, and it has a new section to the story with a poll at the end of it for that we can, as a group, vote on which direction we take, which path we take, basically. And we're on day 4. Today will be day 4 of the story. So if you haven't already, voted on yesterday's poll, go vote on yesterday's poll. And then, if you were completely unaware that any of this was going on, go back, look down the poll, and look 2 more down, and you can read the story. You can read the story, and you can see what the choices were. Oh, shit, MA2 Fletcher Eisler. For $2 says,
Another
sup,
sailor.
Team Skeptics. Sup, Schrodinger's cat. Yes, sir. Oh, man, one of my fucking favorite people in the world to hang out with. That dude's fucking awesome, man. I don't know if you ever had a conversation with him, but that guy is
we
very,
actually
very intelligent.
We toyed with the idea of starting a YouTube channel together about guns. And it's one of those things that, it just never came to fruition. But we were doing, it was going to be called Guns and Stuff.
You got to talk to Fohammer. Do you know Fohammer?
I know of him. I don't know him.
You need to talk to Fohammer. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to firearms. Ex-military as well.
It was a good concept for a channel. We talk about guns, different types of ammo, different types of optics, slings, holsters, all that stuff. But it's just something that it just kind of died on the vine. You get busy with other shit. €5 from Pivot Kyroy, who also, man, Pivot became a new Patreon last week, I believe. Thank you so much, Pivot. I appreciate it. YouTube finally notified me of the stream. Stream still doesn't pop up in my feed, though. Yeah, YouTube doesn't. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's not just me. It's a lot of creators around the way. Like, you're not going to hear Schrodinger bitching about the same thing I'm bitching about right now. But I think YouTube is kind of, they don't really want to promote the Karen videos. They don't really want to promote anti-mask videos. Even if it's somebody arguing against that position, they still don't want to really promote it. And I don't blame them, but it's bullshit. And a lot of people have said to me, hey, I'm not getting your notifications. I'm not getting your, for anything, for live streams, premieres, videos. Some people are, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying YouTube's system is broken right now. They got to get it fixed. They've got to get it fixed. Because someone like me who relies on this, and thank you very much, Sun Express, for $5, says, check your Twitter, dropped you a link, or 4. Sun Express, I'm Twitter dumb. I'll do my best to find it. I don't get notified of messages on Twitter unless it's somebody I'm following. They don't notify me. All right, so it's 4:09 right now, and the countdown. My premiere starts at 4:15. The countdown timer starts at 4:13. So at 4:13, we're ending this. So we have about 4 minutes to talk as much Navy shit as we can. But yeah, so definitely, I need to get you on more often. You're one of my favorite people to hang out with because you don't hold anything back. You're like me. You don't hold anything back. You just tell it how it is, and we deal with it. Me and you are okay with it. Not everybody else likes it, but me and you are fucking okay with it. What I'm saying? Having someone on who doesn't have a problem saying, that's a dumbass thing to do or something like that. That means a lot. But okay, so here's something that other channels have suggested. I don't know that this will work. I'm just saying that
if you're not getting notified and you are like, I don't know what's wrong, I want to be notified of all this, go unsubscribe from the channel and then resubscribe. And then when you click that bell, ignore the mislabeled personalized tab, because what they mean when they changed personalized used to say some notifications. So when it would say, how many notifications do you want to get? It used to say none, some, and all. Well, that's like common sense. Oh, all. Okay, make it all. Now they've changed it to say personalized. So when you see that your options are none, all, and personalized, well, personalized makes you think, oh, I'll be getting the ones that I want. But that's not how they do it. That's not what that means. Personalized means we're going to think for you, and we're going to tell you whether you would like to watch this video or not, which is fucking stupid. They should never do that. When you sub to a channel, you should get notifications from that channel. So, so just to recap before we close it down, because we got about 3 minutes, or 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. So just to recap, unsubscribe, resubscribe, click the notification bell, put it on all. That should help. Number 2, go to the community tab. Let me know, or go to the community tab and vote on today's poll. I'll be putting up a second poll today. Today's poll was actually yesterday's poll. I haven't put up the new one yet, but I'll be putting up a second one with the 4th part of our story. And you guys are the ones who direct where the story goes. Commander Darklight for $14.99. Aussie says, Schrodinger's, do you play Call of Duty? Do you play Call of Duty?
I don't really game at all.
Okay, that's a big no there, Commander Darklight. All right, guys, we have 1 minute before we close this out and go on over to the premiere. Let me go ahead and get the link to the premiere in case you don't get redirected automatically. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section after the video today. Let's see. I don't know.
And
MA2.
I've linked my premiere in your chat too.
Oh yeah, please do. MA2, I don't know that. I don't know about the membership. I don't think it matters. I don't think you have to be a sub to be a member of somebody, so I don't think it'll change that. But all right, guys, I think that's gonna be where we end it. Let's see, we probably got about 30 seconds. Schrodinger, thanks for jumping on at such a late moment, man. I'm gonna get you on more live streams, and if you want to bring me on any of your live streams, just reach out to me. I know you send me messages all the time about your premieres, and I appreciate you doing that so I can get a chance to actually either be there for the premiere or catch it immediately after. So don't ever stop doing that.
Let's do that. Let's interact more on live streams on each other's channel. And it's my sincerest hope that one day you and I can have a live stream where we're just on camera polishing our 100,000 subscriber.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it eventually.
From YouTube.
I'm gonna have it eventually. Next, for $3 for a sticker that says fist bump. Yes. I need glasses so bad. It's kind of a running joke. Okay, that's the end. It's 4:13. Everybody head over to the premiere right now. Let's see. It should send us there. It should send us there. Let's go. All right, let's see if it did.